Hey guys, how's it going? Chubbs here. So I thought I owed you guys a little update video. It turns out there's been some new things happening in the commentary community and it seems like something I should bring my views into. Alright, so it's looking like one of our own, fellow morbidly obese YouTuber, Zapty, has been busted for being a socialist. Now, as we all know, socialism has become quite controversial in the past years since its initial creation, so we can all comprehend why people would be bothered by the idea that Zapty is a socialist. Luckily, Zapty's released a statement saying that he's not really a socialist, it's all just fluff and noise and nothing to worry about at all. It's also been brought to me attention that he was recently busted for sending crude tricks to children. It might be crude tips, it's either crude tips or crude tricks. I can't really read it, it's a little smudged. Now if Zapty's honestly going around giving kids tips and tricks, I'd rather he just be giving them the good ones. There's no way, a man simply can't go around giving children crude tips. It's just not the right way to go about life. But I think we can all say that Zapty's clarified that he does resent these mistakes. He's gonna stop sending so many kids tricks and tips, and he's gonna start trying to more actively work with his fans to understand what the right thing is to do. So I think we can all go ahead and forgive Zapty for that, for the crude tips and the socialism thing. Alright, so who's this Chubbs guy? Alright, so I might be able to think of like a simile, you know what I mean? Maybe like a two-part simile that also serves as like the thesis to the video. Give me a second. Imagine a very strange mixture of the most disappointing parts of scarce and leafy. I guess the first thing that I really gotta do is just to sit down and clarify that, like, I don't hate Chubbs. You see, like, these days, a video about another YouTuber, it's supposed to be based around, like, their shitty real-world actions. You're supposed to talk about their videos, but then, like, you're supposed to branch off into talking about how, oh, they're also a bad person. Making bad content and being a terrible human being, those two things are supposed to go hand in hand, but some days they don't. I mean, you know, I presume. But I don't have anything, like, personal against Chubbs. I don't have any private conversations or any, like controversies to leak or anything. I heard he got in some sort of hassle with Ruben Reviews, but Ruben Reviews is a name-stealing hack, so that doesn't really faze me at all. I feel like people can be a little bit too mean-spirited with these videos, you know? They take it a little too far, they try and convince themselves that the people they're making fun of, they're not real. They're YouTubers with a lot of subscribers. They're gods compared to me. I don't have to talk to them like human beings. A lot of people will be like, oh yeah, Chubbs really deserves, you know, you doing a video on him, Quinn. Yeah, really laid on thick. That guy's a jerk. He deserves all this. I don't think Chubbs deserves anything from anybody. The only thing I think Chubbs deserves, I think Chubbs, like, deserves to know that his videos are terrible, because I feel like someone needs to tell him, because obviously at this point no one has. Chubbs is one of those people where you see that he's big, he's got a lot of subscribers, you see that he's friends with YouTubers, some you watch, some you don't watch, you know, they're up in the higher ranks and you're like, oh, he must be good. And I've watched a lot of Chubbs videos in my life, and it's not just that I don't recall a single moment where I've ever laughed at any of his content ever. It's moreover that I don't remember any of his content ever. Like, I remember watching his videos, nothing has stuck with me ever. And I've never turned any of his videos off. I don't think one of his videos has ever made me bad. Maybe they've made me bored, but I don't remember being, like, upset with his content. It's like when you're watching, like, a video that has, like, jokes every once in a while, and you're in, like, the in-between joke period. Like, you know, you're just, like, staring at the screen, lips slightly parted, you're waiting for the next joke. When I watch a Chubbs video, that's my permanent state of mind. Comedy takes its root in the unexpected, and I think my problem with a lot of big popular YouTubers that are well loved, including Chubbs, probably I'm Alex, even someone as popular as Pyrocynical, my problem with them isn't that I think they're shitty people or that I disagree with them. It's more that I feel like all their videos hit like the same beats, so when I watch them, I'm never surprised, there's never something I don't expect, I feel like they always go the same way for the most part. Like I said, nothing personal, it's just that I can't watch their videos because I don't find them very challenging. Chubbs is what? A drama channel? A satire channel? An analysis channel? Could you call him any of those things? I guess he's closest to a satire channel, but he's pretty bad at that. So when you're doing a satire video, the main thing you're going for is you're trying to take like a small thing or like a medium thing or like a large thing you don't like about something, and then you're trying to run wild with that idea. And you know, sometimes if you've got a really good satire video, you'll do as many of those things at once as possible. So, okay, here's an example. If you don't like how people beg for likes on their videos as like a goal, one thing you could do is you could do something like what PewDiePie did. He did a video where he started screaming at the top of his lungs that he wanted 1 million likes, going around threatening to kill people, threatening to kill his dogs, threatening to jump out windows, running around in the street without a shirt on, screaming about 1 million likes. And that was a brilliant satire because he took something that was annoying and he exaggerated it to hilarious ends, to the point that you can't really think about someone begging for likes without imagining PewDiePie running around like that. Chubbs is the only person I've ever seen where in satirizing someone else's content, he'll make it more boring. Like, for some reason, all of his videos seem to take other crazy people's channels and sort of rework their way into his, like, mellow, ubiquitous mindset and style of videos. It's the final punch. The final punch is what a Chubbs video is missing. It's like if you took an H3H3 reaction video and you cut out every single thing that resembles a joke. So it'd be like, Ethan sits down on the chair, he says, "Hey guys, today we're gonna make a video." Then he explains the video he's gonna make, then he explains the content that he's gonna make fun of, and then the video ends. Chubbs tweets out, "Link me some shit biased videos for future vids." I'll get back to you on that one. Give me a few minutes, I'll think of a few. If blank was honest, if blank was honest, if blank was honest. These are some of the strangest videos I've ever seen because in refusing to be a part of any genre of video, they blatantly neglect every rule of any genre that the video could potentially be a part of. I guess they're in this like weird mid-zone between a video that's trying to analyze and expose a YouTuber and a video that's trying to satirize a YouTuber, and it's really bad at both of those ideas. If I wanted to say that The Odd Ones Out is some sort of raging anti-Semite that doesn't care about his fans and is only in it for the money, I would need like, I don't know, some evidence, maybe like a tweet, maybe like an article, you know, any evidence. But if I wanted to say that The Odd One Is Out, he's only in it for the money, he doesn't care about his videos anymore, and he hates his fans in character as The Odd One's Out in a spoof, I wouldn't need to show any proof. I could just go wild and no one would care.
Hey guys, it's Chubbs here. I've got a tiny penis, and that fuels how people interact with me online.
If you were gonna make fun of a YouTuber, capture their charisma and their style, or anything else about them, surely you would have to capture their charisma and their style, or anything else about them.
So lately I've been noticing my content is fucking garbage. Everybody knows my content is repetitive, long-winded crap at this point. My content fucking sucks. This YouTuber is better than me. And my audience of little children don't understand how much of a talentless scumbag I am. Fair enough, I'm still a loud, annoying cunt who tries way too hard to be funny. He's trying way too hard to be funny there when he's just making himself look like a twat. I made a whole video dedicated to clickbait, but now my channel fucking survives from it. My videos are fucking shit. I'm probably the ugliest guy on YouTube. I manipulate my fans by making them think every word that comes out of my mouth is the truth. I'm the biggest fucking hypocrite on YouTube, but I hide it behind the fact that I'm an edgy YouTuber now, and pretty much everything about me is shit. And I think I might be attracted to children. I need fucking help. How do I have 5 million subscribers by uploading the same fucking content with a different context every fucking day?
Chubbs always settles into like the same voice with the same mannerisms and the same jokes and the same statements. Yeah, it gets to the point where I don't feel like this is Tano Mojo Jojo. I don't feel like this is her talking real candid to me. I feel like this is you talking the way that you do, using your mannerisms, saying the things that you do in every video. But instead of doing an exposed video in the third person, you did it in the first. Chubbs is one of the more popular members of the new wave video a day community. Why do I call it the video a day community if Chubbs doesn't make a video a day? Good question. Stop asking questions though, it annoys me. The answer is pretty simple. The video a day community doesn't literally release a video a day, but they get that name because the creator of the video a day community, Leafy, he would make a video a day. And he would put no effort into his videos, he wouldn't try at all, he wouldn't research anything, because he had to make a video a day. So while these people, they make like a video a week, 2 videos a week, it still feels like the same amount of like thought went into it that a person would put into it if they made a video a day. Now a big problem with being in this community in this day and age is that, well, in the past, in 2015, 2016, probably even 2014, there were a lot of stupid trends that were easy to make fun of and pretty funny. There were plenty of things. Every week it seemed like there was a new dumb meme, a new dumb viral video, so these people did not struggle to make content every day. But now these people struggle to make content twice a week, because there is nothing fun happening in 2017. It's been a very boring year. People are surprised that it's already March. It feels like January the 2nd. So what do you talk about in the commentary community when there's no good like jokes or videos or anything that's fresh? The answer is Buzzfeed. I used to love Buzzfeed videos. It felt like doing them and watching them was really raging against the establishment. And then I realized, oh no, we're the establishment now. Ah, geez, this sucks. No one likes Buzzfeed? Maybe your grandma likes Buzzfeed because she uses Facebook all the time like a Neanderthal and she likes all their cooking videos, but no one likes Buzzfeed's social videos. I'm pretty sure Buzzfeed's social videos are purposefully made to be bad because they're the ones that get the most views, because they're the ones that piss people off the most. You know, kind of the equivalent of, kind of like the internet's equivalent of sci-fi. Sci-fi used to have like real science fiction, and now they just release Sharknado films because it's the only thing that'll get views. It's like that. And there have been talented people in the past who have made videos on Buzzfeed, but I think it's pretty clear to at least myself that talent isn't like a requirement for making a Buzzfeed video. Anyone can make a Buzzfeed video reaction because they're designed to be something that pisses you off. So all you have to do is show a clip of a stupid person, and then you just go, oh, well that person's not right, and then that's your video. Believe it or not, Chubbs is a trendsetter. I know, I was surprised too, because I don't remember a single Chubbs video, and yet he set a trend. That's surprising. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I think 3, but probably like 5 by the time I released this video. A while ago, he made a video entitled, Why I Quit Buzzfeed, which is the perfect kind of clickbait where, the joke is the thumbnail. When you click on the video, he explains the thumbnail, and that's the entire video. He does a lot of those. Anyways, what was my point? I can't remember. So this video gets like 10 times the views that usually gets, breaks 1 million. I think it was his first video to break 1 million. Citation please on that. So then everyone else in the community sort of jumped on this bandwagon and just remade his video, including himself. He posted it again. Chubbs, this is your bandwagon. You don't get to jump on it twice. My biggest problem with this little mini circuit of like commentary channels is that like I said, it feels like every video doesn't take a lot of effort. They're just trying to get the video done as quickly as possible. So you kind of come across with the impression that they did the video because it took as little research as possible. That's just a guess. It's definitely what you leave the video thinking though. So what they'll do is they'll find a topic where they don't have to know much about it, they won't do any research, they'll just record it as quickly as possible and get it posted as quickly as possible so it can sort of hit that view wave. You know, kind of like what Scarce does. You see, I tied that back together. Half Leafy, half Scarce. That was like the thesis, and now the thesis is like wrapped itself around. Oh, my favorite thing though is when they all decide to do a video on something which they should have researched and they don't. Remember when they were all doing videos on Dear White People? You know, the movie that's about how someone thinks that white people are evil and they cause the world's problems, and then everyone disagrees with them. Almost everyone, but like an extremist clique. Like most of the people in the movie disagree with this woman, but that's a fact. In commentary community, we're not big on facts. We're more on like harsh opinions that we can say 10 minutes after something happens. So if it takes 2 hours for us to learn about something, no thank you, my.
That title alone, you're classifying everything you say in this video to every single fucking white person. Just think about it, Netflix. If you titled it something like, A Message to Some White People, you're not classifying the whole continent of fucking white people.
Chubbs, what are you doing? You trying to talk about a social issue without researching it? Who are you, the Young Turks?
A lot of black people, is stop playing the victim card in every situation. You're like this one massive fucking victim cult. Dear black people, this lady is black. What she is about to say is dumb as fuck.
The show is racist.
Black people can't be racist. Prejudice, yes, but not racist.
Chubbs, what are you doing? You trying to review a movie without watching it? Who are you, Doug Walker? There's a throwback sold. I don't know what I'm talking about. Did you just play a scene from this movie without context? That's like the middle of the movie. How did you find this scene without watching the movie? You didn't watch the movie, I can tell. How did you find this scene? Did someone tweet it at you?
This lady is black. What she is about to say is dumb as fuck.
Chubbs, you don't need to tell me that she's wrong, because everyone in the movie tells me that she's wrong.
How would you feel if someone started a Dear Black People?
I'm sure it was tough growing up, wondering which side you fit into.
I get it. Your parents owned in Harlem or something, right? You watched Do the Right Thing in high school, and now you just want to prove to the world that you're down.
I want to be down? How long does it take to get your hair like that?
Dear white people, you know what? Never mind.
All you had to do was finish the scene, dude. All you had to do was finish the scene. They say the thesis of the movie in the scene. That's like 10 seconds. Was it really that hard to watch 10 more seconds of this thing you decided to talk about? Also, where did you get this copy of the film? Did aliens send this to you?
Black people can't be racist.
Was this mailed to you by that 8-year-old Chinese woman that edits all your videos? Did you buy the DVD for realsies, but when you brought it home you were gonna put it in your computer and you accidentally dropped it in some maple syrup and that was the only part that would play? I like to imagine that Chubbs keeps a bowl of maple syrup next to his computer just for emergency's sake. At this point, Chubbs' community is built entirely around not doing any research, not really putting much thought into something, just recording a video entirely based off of emotions, and then just seeing how many views he can get. I mean, at this point, he is the commentary equivalent to Buzzfeed. And I know what you're saying. Quentin, that sounds like a claim you gotta back up with some evidence, some arguments, some facts. And to that I say, I don't gotta back up shit. I just gotta say it again, but in the first person.
Hey guys, my name is Chubbs. I do no research for me videos because I honestly don't give a single shit about the quality of me videos or me fans. It's all about the money and the views. I promise to follow people who retweet my videos because I realize that my fame is extremely fleeting and I will do anything for exposure. I do videos on trending social issues and YouTubers, and when my videos get taken down I don't file counterclaims, partially because I know that milking that drama will get me more money and power than working out like an adult, and partially because I'm so embarrassed by most of my videos that having one less on the internet doesn't faze me at all. I once did a collab with iDubbbz and because of that people have basically just presumed that I must secretly be funny. Last night I shit my pants. When I finally clean myself up and go to bed, I have nightmares where I'm at a comedy club telling jokes. But no one is laughing at me jokes because I'm not a funny person. Instead everyone just stares forward, seemingly unaware that they're even at a comedy club. My jokes are not only not funny to these people, but they in fact are so bad that these people seem to have forgotten that there is such a thing as a joke at all. They sit dazed and confused in the club, if they try to remember why they had come there in the first place. And at the same time they feel no drive to leave, and my constant rambling causes them to sink deeper and deeper into their chairs. I fear that my consistent inability to serve as anything more than background noise will one day cause most of the important people in my life to suddenly forget who I am and why they ever cared about me in the first place. 10,000 likes for more honest videos.